And I've cried with the broken, I've cheered with the saved. Every time has a purpose, every moment it's day. I thank God for the good times, I thank God for the bad. Who am I to decide when to trust sovereign plans? Though the day may be uncertain, though the night might be the end, I can rest and still believe I am safely in His hand. I've learned how to lose, I've learned how to love. I can give all I have with help from above. I'm not who I was, but I'm more than I am. It takes time to grow, it takes time to plan. Though the day may be uncertain, though the night might be the end, I can rest and still believe I am safely in His hand. I've danced in the rain, I've walked on the shore, I gazed at the stars, still wanted more. I climbed up the mountain, stood in the valley below, content to just be and thankful to know. Though the day may be uncertain, though the night might be the end, I can rest, still believe I am safely in His hand. I've cried with the broken, I've cheered with the saved. Every time has a purpose, every moment it's day. Thank God for the good times, and thank God for the bad. Who am I to decide when to trust sovereign plans? Who am I to decide when to trust sovereign plans?
Hello there, friends. It is so good to see every single one of you. Thanks so much for being here. I am super, super pumped to share a really, really big announcement with you guys. I see Janelle here, excited for this. My first time doing this. Awesome. So glad that you're here. And Brenda, good to see you, friend. Kristen, hello. Thanks so much for being here. And Nancy, wow, that's amazing. Thank God bless you and your family. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you coming and being a part of this. And Susie as well. Thank you so much. That was Safely in His Hands. That was the latest song that came out from the calendar songs. We got another one coming out here in like a week or two. So Connie, hello. Thanks so much for being here, friend. So I'm super pumped. It's a long story because got some really cool stuff that I want to share with you guys and gals. And I will tell you this, as far as being an independent songwriter and doing this all with me, myself, and I have been working literally up until actually while that video was playing to try to get this stuff ready to launch out and get to you guys as quickly as possible. And I will tell you, I am so stinking close that it is almost ready to go live. But there are three things that I need to do. So I'm going to try to talk and get that stuff done while we are connecting right now, because I want to make sure that we can get as many people here as we possibly can to let you guys know exactly what's going on and what the huge announcement is. But I want to be cognizant of your time as well too. So I promise I won't waste it. In fact, what we may end up doing first, if you want me to, is I'll just grab my little get fiddle over here and we will sing a song, because that's why most all you guys are here. It's because I do songwriting and music stuff. And this is one of the guitars that I use for doing house shows. If you're not familiar with those, I do have the ability to come out and do a show actually in your living room, which is actually a lot of fun. And if you've never done a house show before, basically is me coming and sitting in your living room or your back porch or your backyard and literally just playing music. So tell you what, why don't we sing a song or two, and I'll share you and let you know what's going on. If you don't know what I had done, you know it'd take a lot to forgive this broken one. But some would never consider my soul worth anything, but to him who is much bigger, I was worth everything. My God is bigger than the stars in the sky. My God is bigger than the question why. My God is bigger than the storm or the sea. My God is big enough to love me. Pieces all around, sharpened to the tip, cutting all it past like a diamond bit. We all started out this way, broken pieces on the ground. None would even take the chance until my good Lord found. My God is bigger than the stars in the sky. My God is bigger than the question why. My God is bigger than the storm or the sea. My God is big enough to love me. What a poor wretched sinner I am. What a poor wretched sinner I am. What a poor wretched sinner I am. But he still loves me. What a poor wretched sinner I am. What a poor wretched sinner I am. What a poor wretched sinner I am. But he still loves me. Oh.
God is big enough to love me. My God is big enough to love me. Big enough to love me. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Was blind, but now I see. My God is bigger than the stars in the sky. My God is bigger than the question why. My God is bigger than the storm or the sea. My God is big enough to love me. My God is big enough to love me. Big enough to love me. That song, my friends, was actually one of the first ones that I personally thought was good enough to record. And I remember having a conversation with my dad specifically about when to get it recorded, who to have recorded, all that stuff. And curious enough, it was actually on one of the first records that I ever did. However, it was a version that I had recorded myself, and because I really wanted to get it out there. And I didn't have the opportunity to really go and record with any major producers or anything like that at all. So when I got that chance, several years later, actually quite a few years later, My God is Bigger was produced by Phil Nash, who he's done the likes of Stephen Curtis Chapman and a bunch of other CCM artists. Fantastic human being, a great guy. And he actually helped me bring My God is Bigger to life. And that's the version that you guys hear now on all the streaming platforms and YouTube, that sort of thing, is that version that was done with Phil. Now, granted, it doesn't have an album to live on. And that's been a problem because songs like My God is Bigger, I Believe, Sing Along are all phenomenally well-produced songs, as well as a lot of the other songs that are coming out on the calendar, yet they don't have a place where they actually live other than singles. And I know because of Spotify and everything else, everybody wants singles to come out. And that's what I'm doing currently with the calendar project to try to get things going for you guys and get more music more consistently. However, in doing so, I have neglected the record category, as it were. And I had Traded All come out back, I believe, 2015, I think was when that one was released. And then 2017, In the Gray came out. Now, I've had a couple of other smaller projects since then, like, let's see, the Meet the Music acoustic EP, the Christmas EP that I did, The Greatest Gift. I don't remember what it was. And a couple of other smaller projects. But it has been a long, long time since I've done a record. And I want to say hello to these beautiful people first. So, Jeffrey, thanks so much, man. It's good to see you, man. Thanks for being here. Donald, good to see you, brother. Simon, as always, nice to see your smiling face. And Sarah, nice to see you again as well. Thanks so much for being here. Appreciate you. So I am super, super excited to announce to you all that I will actually be releasing a brand new record coming up here very, very shortly. And I want to show it to you. So I'm going to pull it up here on my computer and do some screen share stuff so that you can actually see
what it looks like, and we can chat about it, and then I will actually let you know some really, really cool stuff going on with it. So, first off, let me pull it up here so you guys can actually see my screen. Sharing screen. Let's see here. I believe it is one of these. Oh, here it is. There we go. All right. So, this is the brand new Up and Out album. Now, why a brand new album? Like I said, it's been a while since I've put an album out. The last one was back in 2017. That was called In the Gray. And if you bought the merch bundle, the welcome bundle recently, that's with the In the Gray album. And I am super, super pumped to get Up and Out to you guys. So you may be asking why this new album. It's to house a lot of songs that you've heard and some of them that you have not, that are different than some of the calendar stuff. So there will be songs like My God is Bigger, Sing Along, I Believe, and then even some of the calendar songs from this year, as well as a handful of songs that you guys haven't heard yet, but that I really, really want you guys to hear. And the hard part, or the difficult part with doing music as a solo artist, is that doing records and everything else is pretty expensive. And that's not a complaint. That's just the reality. So usually, like Sing Along, My God is Bigger, I Believe, and I think those three, on average, those cost about $2,000 to have somebody else help me with the recording and the music stuff. So imagine making a song with 12, or a record with 12 songs on it. It's like $24,000. It's expensive. And that's just to get the music out to you guys. That's not even buying the physical CDs to sell, any other merch stuff that goes along with it, or anything like that. Or even marketing to try to make sure that other people have an opportunity to be able to hear the songs. So this is a campaign for the Up and Out album. And you may be thinking, why a campaign? Well, like I had said, it's expensive doing a record. It's expensive getting everything that you need to be able to get it out to you guys, to get all that stuff. I've done everything that I can to try to bring as much production stuff in-house as I possibly can, with still trying to be as good as it possibly can be for you guys, because I don't want to put out something that sounds horrible. That's not great. I want you guys to actually enjoy the songs that you listen to. And that songs will actually speak to you. So whether you've heard my music for the first time today, or you've been with me for a long time, I think you guys have realized that I write music specifically to try to build and impact y'all, because I want you to be impacted by the music that you listen to. My goal is to comfort the afflicted and confront the comfortable, and help you walk in the purpose in which you were made. And it was really, really cool story. Had a beautiful friend that I just met a couple of weeks ago, specifically because she had started listening to my music. And I'm not going to say her name because I don't want to embarrass her. And I know that her story is one that is super, super powerful. But there are instances, not just with her, but with multiple people that I know that have listened to my music, where it has literally saved their lives because God allowed it to come at the right time so that they would not take their own life, but actually continue to keep on living and being here, because they heard music that told them that they mattered, and that there are people who care, and that there's a God that is big enough to love them, no matter the mistakes that they have made in their past. Your past does not define you. God defines who you are and gives you value and worth. And because of that, I want to continue to make music and try to get this music to as many people as possible. And I want you guys to be a part of that mission and to help me make it happen. So this support campaign, even though I'm trying to keep costs as low as I possibly can, while still making as great a value as I possibly can for you guys, I need your help on the financial side to be able to make this album actually happen and work. So the reason why the album is called Up and Out is specifically because I was having a conversation with my sister a while ago, and actually this just recently came up, about some other things with churches and mission and what God's created us for. And really, our relationship in this world should be that we look up and that compels us to go out. We are sometimes, I don't know if you guys have heard the phrase, he's so earthly minded or so heavenly minded, he's of no earthly good. I really hate that phrase, specifically because there are so many people that use that as an excuse to have a relationship with themselves and God, and then they completely negate the fact that we need to allow our faith in who God is and what he has done for us to go out and actually serve other people. And I believe that he's created you to serve other people. So instead of it being that, hey, I want you to have a fantastic relationship with your Heavenly Father, and that's all I care about, I want you to have a fantastic relationship with your Heavenly Father and go out and help other people have a fantastic relationship with their Heavenly Father, to let people know that they are loved, they're cared for, and to go serve them. Because if our faith is nothing more than just something that we say we have, and yet it does not compel us to do anything, I don't really think that that's actually true in living faith. I think that's just a belief that we believe that God is real, which that's all fine, well, and good. We should believe that God is real. But as the verse says, even the devil or even the demons believe, and doesn't mean that they're saved or that they have a personal relationship. So that is the reason for the album Up and Out. It is specifically because I want to encourage you and anybody else who listens to it to look up and allow looking up to compel you to go out. So I am super, super crazy excited, specifically for this record. It's the beating of my heart basically out on tape, CD. We don't sell tapes anymore. But with that being said, I even found a typo already. The album's not about me. It's about us. And it really is about us, because I think that this whole musical journey includes you just as much as it includes me. Yes, I may be writing the songs and putting them out there, but I equate it to going out in the middle of the woods and chopping down trees. If I go out there and I chop down a tree, woohoo, good for me. A tree is now felled in the middle of the woods. But if you guys don't hear it, it doesn't really matter. So I want to make sure that I make music that actually matters to you and it matters to other people. So I'm really, really excited. So how can you help? Well, there are a bunch of different ways that you can help. There's going to be a bunch of pre-sale bundles, things that you can get on, things that I've never offered before, that I'm super excited about offering. And this is the part where I tell you that I have everything completely ready. And it was all set up and ready to go for you guys, because I've been working like crazy over the past couple of weeks to get all this stuff done. And the reality of the situation is I have the bone of it pretty much done, and I am 3 steps away from getting the grand majority of this all completed. But I'm going to show it to you guys anyway, because I'm going to send an email out to you all tomorrow, because I'm going to work through the night to get this all packaged, ready to go for you guys, so that tomorrow morning you can jump in on this and you can actually start helping me make this happen. So the campaign that I have set up right now, and I should have not stopped sharing my screen. I will share it again so y'all can see. So the campaign that I've created, we have a goal, and the goal that I would like to hit, and this is one of those crazy big, hairy, audacious goals, is $20,000. And I know that that is a ton of money. It's a ton of money to me, and I am not even sure. Well, I'll say it this way. There are other people that would say that I'm absolutely nuts for thinking that us as a collective could raise that amount of money to make this record happen and to get it out to other people. However, I've seen God work in more ridiculously crazy ways over the past 4 or 5 weeks that I feel like it would be doing a disservice to him and his almighty power to not put a goal up higher than what I think is possible, specifically because I think sometimes he allows us to see situations where we think it's not going to work, and yet he makes it work anyway. So the goal for the record is to raise $20,000 before the end of July. So what will happen is all these bundles that are available, they're all going to be up for pre-sale starting first thing tomorrow morning. I will send you all an email and a text about it so you can go there and get it. The coolest part, I think, is I'm actually sitting at one of the pianos that I had gutted, but I have 88 piano keys, and I'm going to sign these and I will ship them out to you. And I was going to write on it, and I haven't yet because I still need to clean some of them off. But it's going to say, "Thank you for being a key supporter." I think it's hilarious because I'm a dad, and Father's Day just happened yesterday, and I think dad jokes are awesome. I always have, but it's going to say, "Thank you for being a key supporter." It will be signed by me, specifically addressed to you. The first 88 people tomorrow morning to support this project, you are getting one of these. And I know it may seem really silly, but quite frankly, like, I am so thankful for everybody who has ever believed in me and my music and has allowed me to do what I do so that I can continue to make music, support my family, and ultimately be a part of God's work in changing people's lives. So, tomorrow morning, as soon as all these bundles launch, you will be able to go ahead and be one of the first 88 to be able to get your very own key that I will sign for you and send it out to you as my gift to you, memento for being somebody who is willing to jump on board with this project from the very beginning. So that's super cool, and I'm excited for those. So what are some of the bundles? And I will show these all to you. I'll kind of go through what they mean and that sort of thing, just so you guys get a lay of the land. And I will say this, because this is kind of cool. Because I'm an independent artist, and these are all things that I'm trying to do specifically for you guys. If you see something where you're like, "Man, I wish you would put these things together, do something else," just let me know in the comments below, because I want to hear from you guys. I want to know what you actually want, what you think, because if I make some crazy bundle and you're like, "Cool, but nobody cares," I want to know that, because I want you to do stuff that you actually care about. So the whole idea is to try to raise money to be able to make this record work. So if you're looking for crazy discount sales and that sort of thing, I'm sure that will happen at some point in time. It just won't be for the launch of this, because again, the whole idea is to try to raise money and support to make this record a reality for you guys and for all the people in the future who are going to be future fans who actually may, wild enough, see this video on YouTube or Facebook and be like, "Wow, all these people who are here, like Susie and Sarah and Rhonda and Simon and Sunflower Lover." I love that name, by the way. I love sunflowers too. And Sarah Miles. All of you guys, that they would actually see that, wow, you guys were willing to invest in something that would change their life forever. So first bundle that we've got available, and again, these will all the way up till July 31st. We're going to be doing the pre-sale stuff, and the reason for that is so that I can actually do the best that I can to actually get the best deal on getting stickers and all the merch stuff, because the whole one-off thing or whatever gets really expensive. And again, the idea is to try to get the album sent out. So we'll take pre-sales all the way up to July 31st. At that point in time, I'm going to shut it down, order everything, and get it sent out to you by the end of August. And we'll have the actual album release and everything. My goal is to have that released to the public after you guys get all of your merch stuff. So that's probably going to be about mid-September will be the actual album release. But you guys will all have, for sure, the downloads and everything else before that, because the first bundle is early up and out digital album. So you will get the digital MP3s of the entire album before public release. There's going to be a private listening party for it with Q&A. So we'll actually listen to it, and then we can chat back and forth about what you think about it, all that stuff. That's $15 in my absolute undying gratitude, which I put undying gratitude on pretty much everything. So just know I'm super thankful for each and every one of you. So if you doubt that, don't. So everybody who supports this campaign, $15 and more, is getting an early digital download release, and you'll be a part of that private listening party that we will select a date for. Again, that's going to be before the album actually releases. The next bundle up, we got a signed physical CD and sticker. So they're little 3x3 stickers. And then I will physically sign the record, and you are going to get your name printed on the album cover. So again, depending on how many of you are, one of the coolest things that I think would be awesome is to actually take this design and have your guys' names where the ink spots are. But we'll see. But you will get your name listed on it. If it gets really crazy compiled together or whatever, then we won't. But your name will be on the physical record itself. And you'll get an MP3 download again, and you also get instrumental MP3s of the entire Up and Out album, which I've never done instrumental versions of songs, so that's going to be brand new, and again available to everybody who does $25 and up. The next one up is going to be 2 of the 3x3 stickers, a bumper sticker, and then actually an Up and Out journal. And this was actually came from one of you guys. I was talking with somebody the other day, and they said that they thought that a journal would actually be really, really cool. It's like, you know what? That's a great idea. So I've got some other stuff in mind for that journal specifically. One of the reasons why Up and Out exists is because I want you to focus your eyes on who God is and then allow that to focus on going out. I've been doing a thankfulness journal pretty much every day for the past year or so. And it's been great to be able to start my day focused on what I'm thankful for. And so what I'd like to do with the journal is possibly do some sort of a guided journal to where it's asking questions about like, who is God? What are some attributes of God? And then how can you use that to focus on going out and serving other people? And then at the end of the day, actually writing down, why do you think, or like, how did you see God work? Because ultimately, one of the coolest things that I've ever had the experience of was Abby's grandfather gave us all daytimer slots a while back, and we were just supposed to write down one way that we saw God work every day. And it just opens up your mind to how integral God is working in everybody's life. And there's not a day that goes by that I don't see some sort of fingerprint of God, whether it's through a human being, through nature, or even my own life. So that's the journal bundle. We have the mugged bundle. You guys love mugs, and so do I. The unfortunate part is they're really expensive to ship because they're glass, or ceramic or whatever they are. But if you're interested in mug, that's there for you. We also have the t-shirt bundle, which again, now we're doubling up on the signed albums. You get 2 signed albums, one for you and a friend, or one for you to use in your car and the other one to use in your house. 2 of the stickers and 2 of the bumper stickers as well. So this could be easily like a his and hers bundle if you wanted to. So you and your spouse could be proclaiming Up and Out all over the place. Then we got the hoodie bundle. Hoodies are super, super nice. These are really, really soft and made really well. And I'm super excited for them. The hoodie will actually come with the mug as well. Same with the t-shirt will come with the mug. And then of course we got the everything bundle, which means you're getting the shirt, you're getting the hoodie, you're getting the journal, the mug, 2 bumper stickers, 2 albums, and 2 stickers. And the more that I'm looking at this, I'm going to be signing a lot of albums. Hopefully you guys like my signature because that's going to be a lot. Goodness, because pretty much the only one I'm not signing are the ones that are digital, and you can't make a digital signature. Anyway, so after that, there is the Up and Out Spread the Love bundle. And I made this one mainly because I know there's some of you guys that just love connecting with other people and giving them a reason to go listen to music. So I just like, okay, if you buy 50 records, you'll get 50 stickers and 50 bumper stickers all in one big old box. We'll ship it right to your house, and you can start spreading the love and sending it out to other people. Or if you have your church or whatever, you want to give it out as love gifts or whatever for new visitors or whatnot, you can do that too. That'd be kind of fun. And then we've got our Up and Out Executive Producer Bundle. So everything that I've mentioned up to this point, you are getting everything that's included there. You're getting the digital downloads, and you're also getting your name printed on the actual album cover. So this may end up being like a 6 fold out album thing or whatever, just to be able to get everybody's name on it, but we'll get your names on there. The Executive Producer Bundle, you're getting everything listed in the executive or in the everything bundle. Plus, you're going to be listed as an executive producer of the album. And then you also get a private 30-minute Zoom concert. So that'll be me, you, or whoever else you want to have on the other line. And I'll literally just be playing a show for you over Zoom, which is actually a lot of fun. I've done it a couple of times for some people. And communication is a little different because I can't physically be there, but it is a lot of fun to be able to do that. So it's your own private show, concert, 30 minutes, sing a lot of songs. And if you want to, for that 30 minutes, you can pick the set list too. So if there's certain songs you want me to do of mine, I'll do that. If you want me to do a bunch of covers or whatever, it may turn out a little weird just because some covers I'm good at and others I'm not. But if you're paying $1,000 to be an executive producer, that 30 minutes is yours, and I'll sing whatever you want me to. The Up and Out Diamond Relic Bundle. So I don't know if I've shown you guys these before, but I will. So the relic, the relics are. I'm not sure if you're familiar with NFTs, but it's a digital collectible, and it's a spinning cube digital collectible. But there's different versions of them. So the gold version that I have currently is of the In the Gray record, which is a record that I absolutely love, and that's the only one that you can get currently at the gold level. However, the diamond version of it is only available to people who have basically donated towards a specific record before it's released. So the only people that will ever get a diamond Up and Out relic are going to be people who actually sponsored or actually gave towards the campaign, which is really cool. And they're unique. So you own it. Nobody else owns it. There's no way for anybody else to own it unless they were to actually buy it from you. So I'm going to show a different screen so that you guys can see what these relics look like. Because this is the one that I have currently. It's for the gold one. This again is In the Gray. And so it literally plays from front to back the entire record. But the digital collectible side of it is the fact that you are the only one that actually owns that as a gold. So while that is coming up, I will talk about the other one that we have available. Let's see. My interwebs are not. Oh, here we go. All right. So this is the gold one. And this is kind of what the NFT itself looks like once we have it loading. Let's see if... here. I'll go back real quick because I want to make sure that I can show you one that is rocking and rolling. So this is the NFT.
Every person has a story. Every story is a song. Sometimes all we need is just to sing along. So sing along.
So pretty stinking cool. Again, that will be what are very, very similar to what the NFT for Up and Out will be. However, it's going to be diamond, and again, that's only available to people who are actually supporting this beforehand. So you won't be able to buy that afterwards unless you buy it from the person who actually supported it. And those would go up in value over time as the Up and Out record becomes more and more popular. So our last one is the Up and Out House Show Bundle. This one comes with a platinum music relic. Again, same sort of deal. It's the whole record, but it's platinum labeled. It is locked to you and anybody else who does it. So that comes with that, plus everything in the plus bundle. And then instead of doing, the diamond one has a 60-minute Zoom concert. Instead of doing a Zoom concert, the House Show Bundle literally is me coming to your house and playing a show. So I am really, really pumped. This is different than the house show stuff that I've been doing. Those house shows are still available if you want to do that. Those come with the guitar that I was just playing. This Up and Out House Show Bundle will come with basically the Everything Plus bundle. And if you want, I'll just bring everything out to you, and then we can have a signing party and do whatever. But the whole idea is that I would come and play the record for you, and we'll make it big, huge. We'll have a ton of fun. It's going to be awesome. So if you just want to donate to the project, so you're like, these bundles are awesome, I think you're cool, but I really just want to buy it through iTunes when it comes out or Spotify when it comes out. Or if you just want to do the $15 thing or the $25 thing, but you want to be able to just support in general, you can do that here. That's totally fine. And you can choose your amount. So if you want it to be $10, $100, if you wanted to do a custom and basically be like, you know what, I want you to do the whole thing, then, I mean, you can do that too. You can pay with Venmo, PayPal, Google, whatever. And there are more options as well. So that is kind of the crazy cool big announcement. We got 41 days, 5 hours, 17 minutes, and 40 seconds, 39, 38. Anyway, we got only a handful of seconds and minutes left before the goal to hit this. I would absolutely love if we hit this like way beforehand. That would be super, super cool if we could actually like just crush that goal. Again, I was listening to a book yesterday, which I guess if you guys didn't know, I did get my mower fixed. There was a really nice man at our church who actually did a bunch of the welding stuff on the bus. Him and his son is one of the guys who drums with me, came over. They mowed my entire grass 2 weeks ago, and then they actually took my mower deck and then welded it back together, which was awesome. So yesterday I was mowing my grass. I was listening to a book that was really good, and he was talking about how sometimes we limit God too much by trying to make goals and things so achievable that we're not really impressed by when they're hit. And again, I'm super excited for this. If you guys are watching this in the future, the link will be in the description for this page. For everybody who's watching here live, the link will be in this page tomorrow. And on this tomorrow, I am trying desperately to finish up everything on here so that when you actually click one of these buttons, it goes somewhere. As of right now, you're going to click here and click for forever, and it's not going to go anywhere because I need to make all those buttons exist. So I will share that with you. I will share it out in a link so that you guys can actually go and support. And again, if there's any bundles that you're like, oh man, like you should totally make like a $1,000 100 record bundle or whatever, and I would sell all of them through my church bookstore or whatever, let me know. I'm here to serve you guys, and I want to make sure that the stuff that I'm doing actually makes sense. So if you want to, go ahead and leave me a comment real quick. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions about the whole meaning behind Up and Out, what songs might be on it, all that stuff, feel free to leave that in the comments below because I want to hear what you guys are thinking. And while you're doing that, I am going to start making these buttons live on purpose because I want to make sure that you guys are actually going to be able to start supporting this ASAP, because it's no fun if you're like, oh, hey, it's Christmas morning, I want to be able to play with all my toys, and then you can't because I have been anyway. So let me know your questions. Would love to hear your thoughts. I know this is kind of brand new to some of you guys, which I think is phenomenal. I love the fact that this can be something that is like, you guys are on the ground floor of this. This is not something that's like, oh yeah, like I told this to everybody like 6 months ago. Like this is literally the day of releasing this. And again, the whole thing is going to go live or at the last day that you can order any of the pre-order bundles. That is going to be on July 31st. So there is some time built into it. Again, the sooner that everybody starts making orders and that sort of thing, and again, I'll get that stuff out to you, the sooner that I can actually start ordering this stuff, because the goal is to get it out to you well before we publicly release. Because I want, by the time the public to get it, to be like, oh, what's this? And you guys be like, it's awesome. I've already listened to it like 12 times. It's fantastic. So Simon, looks fantastic, Mac. Thank you so much, friend. I really appreciate that. Rhonda said, God has faith in you and your family and friends, fans, Rose, and all you do, Mac. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate that. You are awesome. Let's see who else we got here. Ozzy Oz. Hi. Hello. Thanks so much for being here. And Mary Rizzo, hello, friend. Thanks for being here. And Jabberjaws, thanks for coming. So good to see you. Put me down. Yes, I will connect with you, Janet, and we will get that stuff all set up. Mary Bain, hello. It's good to see you. Kristen, thanks so much for coming, friend. So good to. This is the crazy part is all of you friends, or at least most of you friends, I didn't know at all like a year ago. It's just cool how God has placed all of us together. Like people, this is super cool. Eva, hey, thanks so much for being here, friend. And Steve, it will happen. God bless. Yes, thank you much, friend. Yeah, I am super excited. I do believe that God is going to do some really, really cool things through this record and really help a lot of people out. That's the one thing that I was talking with somebody else today about specifically. The fact that the reason why I do music is to actually connect with people. And it's a mission that I have to bring you guys into. Like, I don't want to just do music because there's a lot of people who do music for different reasons. My whole reason for doing music, again, is to comfort the afflicted and confront the comfortable, which is a really bad strategy for getting rich quick. In fact, like right now, my bank account would laugh at you if it was trying to, convince you that I was trying to get rich quick at all. And that's part of the reason why this whole thing exists, is because I need your help. And it's really arrogant of me to think that I can just continue to bankroll every single project that I do by myself. The other part of that too is I'm not allowing you guys to actually share in the blessings of being able to use this music to change the world and to change people. And that's one of the biggest things that I've learned is there's so many times that we should involve other people because it allows us the opportunities to actually allow them to share in the blessings that God gives us and the joy of being able to create and make things together. And without inviting you guys into that, it basically means that I'm just kind of stealing all the fun for myself and not actually like allowing you guys to be a part of it and saying, hey, I helped build this or I helped do that. And that's really the reason why I want to bring you guys along. Somebody else the other day say that like anybody who is making music these days, like there's no reason why you should ever release a record that you don't have a support campaign for, or at least a pre-sale campaign for, so that people can actually like support you in making music. Because it's one thing to create music for people, it's a completely other thing to be able to not only just create music, but create music that like other people are behind you on. It's kind of just an interesting dichotomy of just art in general, when you know that not only are you creating music, but you're doing it because there's a bunch of people who are standing back waiting and saying, yeah, I want that. I want to be a part of what's going on, and I want other people to know how to be able to get that. So I am really, really excited that you guys are a part of this, that you chose to come and tune in to me talking about it. There's a not three-step thing, but somebody shared with me the other day that was a mentor of mine that said, whenever you're doing something, you need to make it happen, make it awesome, and make it last. And sometimes we get so caught up in the make it last part that we forget to actually like make it happen. And that's kind of the crazy part for me right now, is literally like I am trying to do everything that I possibly can just to make it happen, because I want to make it happen for you guys, so that you can actually order the stuff and be a part of this. So we're making it happen. As we go along, I'm going to do everything in my power to make it awesome, because that's also a fun part. And then after we make it awesome, we're going to make it last. And that's the part of sharing this album with other people, making sure that they know that it's available, that there's songs on it that they need to hear. So if you want to buy multiples of certain bundles, you can definitely do that. I will. That's one thing that I'm going to have to kind of bake into some different things to make sure that you guys have the option to do that. So yeah. Let's see. Does anybody have any other questions or concerns or thoughts before we wrap up with maybe another song? Let's see. I'll give you guys a few moments because I know some of you guys are probably typing away right now. I want to make sure that you can see here. And the good part is, as we're chatting here, there's a good chance that I might be able to actually push this all live out to you guys. I will say, if you go purchase anything tonight, which I would love for you to do, but if you go purchase anything tonight, there's a good chance that you're not going to get any sort of email letting you know that it happened. I will notify you all specifically when it does, because that's one of the things that I need to actually bake in there for you to make things jive. So again, just to kind of sum up, when you do place an order, it is going to be all the way up till July 31st. As soon as July 31st hits, that's when I'm going to close things down, start ordering stuff. And so you guys will get your products and things into July if I can make it happen. But August will be kind of the drop dead date of when I want to get things out there to you. And then, again, my goal is that you guys have all that stuff before it's even available online, because I think you guys are fantastic. So, and I want you to have it first. So Leslie says, "Hi, Matt Fawcett. I can't wait to hear your new music. You are awesome." You know what? You are too, friend. Thanks so much for that comment. I appreciate you. Simon, can't wait to be a part of this project. I can't wait for you to be a part of it either. In fact, you guys already are. Just for being here, you guys are a part of this project. And I am super excited that you guys are a part of it. I am, let's see here. It looks like I might have everything set up for you guys. And you know what? Because we're at this point in time and I'm living on the edge anyway, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the link to that webpage here in the chat for you. And again, the first 88 people, you're going to get a real life. Like, this wasn't a piano that I played before I gutted it and put my keyboard inside of it, but you're going to get one of these. It's going to say, "Thank you for being a key supporter." I'll sign it and I'll put your name on it so that you know that this is your key and you guys are all the key to my success. See what I did there? And this will be sent out before the 31st, because as soon as these 88 keys are gone, the first 88 people who have actually supported the entire project, they're going to you guys. And that's it. So I've got 88 of them, and I don't have another piano that I'm looking at gutting right now, so I'm not going to be getting any more of those. So for this project, for the Up and Out project, I got 88 of these. Whoops, as I dropped it down on my piano. There we go. Got 88 of these that I want to go out to you guys. They smell like wood. Actually, they smell like an old piano does, which some people may or may not think that smells good. I think it smells okay, but that's because I use them a lot. So, Pat, hello, everyone. Thanks so much for being here. Good to see you. So, again, to sum up, I'm going to share my screen one more time and just show you the Up and Out album support campaign that you guys now have the opportunity to be a part of. And I'm so excited that you guys do get to be a part of this. So it's matt.fawcettmusic.com/up-and-out. Our goal is to raise $20,000 through the sales of all these bundles. Why a new album? Because it's been a while and we need some place for a lot of these songs that you guys absolutely love to be able to live for a physical CD, and also so that we can start using it to be able to, again, as we look up, it's compelling us in our faith to go out and to serve people. So that's why the new album, why a support campaign, because I want you guys to be a part of it. I want you to help me take this album way further than I can do on myself. I am an independent musician. There is nobody bankrolling this other than you guys and your support. And that's why I think it's so cool that you guys are actually going to help me do this in a way that's actually going to allow God to work through us and in us to be able to affect this world and make it a better place just by reaching out to people and letting them know that they're loved and that we want to serve them. So what does Up and Out mean? We look up and it compels us to go forward and go out and serve and love other people, because all of us were created on purpose with a purpose, and my music is specifically designed to help encourage people to walk in that purpose. So how can you help? there's a bunch of these that bundles that you can come and click and pre-order. When you click on it to pre-order, it should that one. Please try again in 30 seconds. Well, here's hoping that's just slow internet, or maybe which one was that? Pre-order this one. Yeah, there we go. Awesome, sweet. So, yep, CD and sticker. Yeah, perfect, cool. So if you're interested in doing that, I will make it here as soon as we jump off this call. I'll make it so that if you guys want to get several of the signed CDs and stickers, what you do is you just click on here, and then you'd actually be able to add multiples of them or change your quantity here if you want to add more to it. Of course, there's lots of different options here, so feel free to go ahead and snag those. Any of the hoodies or shirts, I will get with you so that you guys can actually let me know what size you want it. It just seems a little bit cleaner and better doing it that way. Or I might be able to just do a drop down here. I will work on that. Again, I'm doing everything I can to get this to you guys. So again, and then if you want to, and you just want to be awesome and you're like, you know what, I'm going to get some other bundle or whatever, but I want to make sure that we hit that $20,000 goal. Feel free to come here and choose whatever you want to. And again, if you do that and you're one of the first 88 that either donate here or buy one of the bundles, you're going to get my undying love and gratitude for sure. And yeah, it's going to be awesome. So thank you guys so much for being here. Every single one of you mean the world to me. And I truly do appreciate you guys for how you've allowed me to be able to make music for you, to be able to encourage you in your faith. It's encouraged me as well, and to honestly help and go serve and love other people because you are choosing to serve and love other people through this. So thank you guys so much. Let's see. I got some more friends that, okay, everybody, let's come together to help such wonderful cause. Yeah, Susie, let's do it. And yeah, Jay, good to see you, man. Thanks for popping in. So yeah, super pumped, super excited. I will, get this sent out to you guys. I'm going to post the, yep. So in the chat, that is the link to go to that page. If you have any issues for whatever reason with it, let me know. Again, I'm a married guy here, but single man operation. I'm here to serve you. If there's any bundle that you're like, oh, you should do this, let me know. We'll make it happen. So thank you guys so much. I love you guys. Thanks so much for the love and support. You were created on purpose with a purpose. I truly do believe that. And my goal with music is to help you walk inside that purpose and go serve and love other people. And this whole record is a culmination of doing that together. And I cannot wait to see what the future brings, because quickly, friends, it's been a crazy ride so far. And I know that God is up to something pretty crazy, amazing. And I'm just buckling up for the ride. And I hope you guys are too. So thanks so much. I love you guys. Have a fantastic rest of your Monday night. I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to go and I'm going to continue to type away like crazy on my computer to make sure that all this website stuff is going. It would mean so much to me if you guys crash the entire website, because that means that we're doing something crazy. So anyway, thanks so much. You guys are amazing. I love you. I cannot wait to connect with you guys more. I will be doing that. I will be doing updates as far as how the project's going and where we are standing as far as percentage wise and all that stuff. So thank you guys so much. I love you. I am super excited that we get to do this together. So let's make it happen. And if nothing else, if you're watching this and you're like, man, there's no way that I can afford any of those bundles. I can barely rub two nickels together. I totally get it. I want you to enjoy the music. And I really mean that. I want this to be something that allows all of us to enjoy the music, to encourage and love other people. And I don't want you to feel guilty for not supporting it, because your prayer and your support of just sharing it with other people means the world to me. And I truly do mean that. So if nothing else, just share this video, share the website, let other people know about it, and let's do this all together. Thanks so much, guys. I love you. Have a great night, and we will make a record together. How about that? See you guys.